What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. We are back in the Fertile Lance. This episode, I went ahead and resold the Courier, mainly just because it's not a bad ship, but I feel like I kind of skipped it already when we made it to the Fertile Lance, so it was like a step backwards. I did hear from a few people that it was probably one of those, I would have been better in terms of weapon setup to do, like, what was it that was, somebody told me it was like a beam laser and 2 multi-cannons or something like that. But frankly, it can't compete with the Fertile Lance type of thing. Like, it's just, this is a better ship, in terms of shield strength and hard points and all that kind of stuff, so it was just kind of one of those where it was like, nah, okay, we'll just go back to this one. But then it did get me thinking, I may not want to move to the Python right away, mainly because A, I can't afford to outfit it properly yet. And I've heard a couple of people say it's really not that much better than the Fertile Lance in terms of combat. It's more of the, almost a lateral move, but like, you know, in a little bit of a different sense as far as, like, you might have more hard points and more cargo space and things like that. I don't know. I don't really remember how many hard points the Python has, but I've been told a lot, like, maneuverability and stuff was very bad. So I've had mixed responses on whether or not to move to the Python. I'm kind of thinking I may, but I want to build up more money to where I can afford to actually outfit it properly. Because, like, right now I could afford the ship if I sold the Ferdy, but I think based on the shipyard mock-ups I've been doing here and there, I think it would actually cost me like 112 mil to actually, like, fully fit it out the way I'd want it to, and I don't have that right now, so I'd be stuck with, like, either weaker guns or not as good power plant, you know, things like that. So I think I'm going to hold off on actually getting it until I can just, like, sell the Fertile Lance, buy it, retrofit it, make everything work, yada yada yada. So with that in mind, I was like, well, what could I do to the Fertile Lance now? Like, what else is there for me to do? And I only have a couple of options. My weapons are kind of where they're going to be, mainly because of class restrictions, that these are only class 2 hardpoints. So I can't really do much better than that. The only one that would be a difference is this class 4 one. But I would have to go back to either a cannon or a fixed plasma accelerator, which is really expensive, so I don't think I want to do that. So my weapons are probably going to be where they're going to stay. I could always do not alloys, but bulkhead improvements, but they're really expensive. Like, just to go up to reinforce, it's 18 million, and military grade is 41, so that's kind of crazy. Probably not going to do that until I'm in, like, a ship that I really am going to keep for a while, like an Anaconda or the Imperial Corvette or something, where I'm like, I'm going to stick with this for a while. Power plant, there is one up from the B6 that I have, and that's the A6. Pretty much everything is better about it, honestly, other than money. It cost me 14, which I don't have the credits to buy, so that kind of sucks. So there's that, but I did upgrade the thrusters. The thrusters were at a B5, and I put them in an A5. Hopefully that'll help us improve our maneuverability a little bit. It is pushing my power to its limit. Like, I only have 2310 available, and it put it up to 2273. So there's that. Everything else is pretty much maxed out. Life support I could do, but it's extra power drain that I don't really know that it's worth it, because like I said in the last episode, if my shields go down and the canopy cracks or whatever, I'm probably about to blow up anyway. So, you know. Everything else is pretty much topped out. I could improve my discovery scanner. Some people have advocated for the bi-weave shield generators. Here's my problem with that. I want to look at what's available. So this is what I have equipped, which is the A5. It's the max shield generator I can put in. And it doesn't tell me, it just says integrity A or whatever. It doesn't really tell me the actual stats on how much the shield strength is. You can find it in the shipyard website, where you can poke around with some different configurations or whatever, but on the actual game it doesn't show you the strength. But anyways, it's an A5, and the only bi-weave they have are Cs. So not only do you sacrifice overall shield strength for faster recharge rate just for it being bi-weave, you also go 2 ratings down in its shield strength, which I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So, because I was actually looking, I know the Prism, or Prismatic, or whatever they're called, are actually one of those where they recharge slower, but they have higher shield rating, or at least I think that's how I understood it. So I was actually looking to see if I could fit one of those on the Fertile Ants, but I don't think it's available for this one, unfortunately. Now, having said that, we're gonna basically go do another bounty hunting run in a resource site, because I want to stay around Founders World a little bit, just because I don't want to have to make a trek all the way back here whenever I want to upgrade or whatever, and it makes sense to get it from here. So for now, I'd like to stay around this area until something better presents itself. And I was told that Delcar is actually a really good spot for resource extraction sites around Shinrarta. And so we're gonna go over this way and check it out. There's a couple planets. This one has a metal-rich ring, but I was told, I think it was Delcar 7 has a hazardous site, which usually you get more stuff here. Now, the only unfortunate part is the arrival point is like 2,800 light seconds out, and the station is only 5. So there's a good little clip between a station and our site. So that's a little unfortunate, but if it's a good spot and it has some good resource sites, then it'll be worth it. So I'm gonna head over that way. I already checked the bulletin board, but I'll check it again before we leave, just to make sure there's no high-paying jobs in our area. But, yeah, we have a promotion. Yeah, no. And I also found my goal ship at this point, like my endgame ship that I'd like to get, at least for now until they upgrade it, is the Cutter. I think. Now, you guys can let me know, but it just seems to be like a floating tank. One thing you can see for this point is the shield strength, and I use this as my own little measure of how, because I don't like my shields going down, so I don't really care about my armor. I prefer higher shield strength to keep me from losing my shields, because then I don't have to repair anything. And we all know I'm an Imperial fanatic for the ship designs. They just look really cool. But this one has a stock, just out the gate at 703 shields. The Corvette has 500, and the Anaconda is only 362. And to give you some perspective, the Fertile Ant starts at 271. I don't know what my current one is, because I haven't actually found a way to see it in-game. I would have to look it up in the shipyard. But, so anyways, because of that, and it has more guns, and it's bigger, which that kind of freaked me out. I always thought the Anaconda was the biggest one, and then with the recent Horizons and ships patches, somebody told me that it was like the Cutter and the Corvette are actually like bigger ships, and I was like, then the Conda? Really? You know. Which, the hull mass of the Conda is 410, or 400 tons. The Corvette is 900, and the Cutter's 1,100 tons. I mean, this thing is a huge, it's like a floating tank. It's awesome. So, anyways, I think that'll probably be my endgame goal for now until they add more ships. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I'm going to meet you guys over at Delcar, and we will go do some hunting. Alrighty, so we have arrived at a resource extraction site. I decided to go into the... ooh, Ferdy. Let's go. I decided to go into the... whatchamacallit? The high resource extraction site instead of the hazardous, mainly because high is still, well, high. I mean, you still get a lot of bigger ships and stuff like that, but you do have the system authority vessels to kind of take the edge off, if you will. Power plant. Come on. Am I out of range? No, I'm not. Alright. Say goodnight. Yeah, see, that's just way better. That's just... Ooh, 262! Heck, yeah. Great. Somebody else is shooting here. What's going on? So, that was part of it. Not really that I need the System Authority guys' help. It's honestly that they kind of show me where things are. Whoa! What are you doing, dude? Oh, you're just a Viper. Well, there is two of you. Eh, screw it, we'll go for it. Yeah, I gotta turn my Discovery Scanner off, that's gonna get annoying. Alright. Let's put those shields down. Where's he going? Trying to pull a Top Gun here? I also need to pay attention to how the new thrusters work. Since we put the new thrusters in play, we'll have to see how that works. Oh, that was worth it. 65. That's not a bad haul. Oh, right. Before we get too heavy into that... Oops. Let me turn that off. There we go. Alright, let's go over to our contact panel. Really, Cobra? That's the best we can do? What are these guys shooting at over here? Somebody's shooting at somebody. So yeah, I really didn't jump into this resource area for the help of the Authority guys. It's mostly just so they can show me where the bad guys are, pretty much. Might as well target his power plant. Come here. Got him.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, Python, here we go. That's more my speed.
Scan detected.
Now he is in a wing, so that's important to note, because it could be a Sidewinder, or it could be something else. I'm not really gonna know. Kind of looks like a bigger ship right there, but I don't know if that's his backup or not. Let's find out. So yeah, it was pretty much, I don't know what the real difference is for a bounty hunter. Now I will say that for a miner, I could see the hazardous being more lucrative, like you find more rare minerals and stuff. That would make sense. But when it comes to bounty hunting, I don't know if it does any different. And with the high area, at least, if nothing else, I have the System Authority calling out stuff to me. But on a good day, it could be that they come to my aid and actually help me get rid of somebody. This has got to be a Sidewinder or something helping him out. Come on, where'd he go? Are you kidding me? Am I really doing laps around this guy? Good grief. That was awkward. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, Clipper. Yes, please. Alright. Not a wing. Good. Let's light him up. So yeah, it was like that. I'm pretty sure that System Authority guy took out that Python's wing guy while I wasn't looking.
Under attack.
Which is pretty cool.
Target shields offline.
actually know which does more damage, my lasers or the chain guns to the hull. I think it's the chain guns. Okay, his power plant's shot. He shouldn't be going anywhere. Unless that's just coasting and he's just residual speed. Which it could be. There we go. 155? Pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? Got an explorer. Was that a laser?
Charge detected.
Was that a laser that I saw over here? Pretty sure it was. Wow. This place cleared out, huh? I will say, when I put all of my pips into my engines, I notice a big difference with the new thrusters, that, like, my maneuverability is crazy. Which is cool. I mean, the Fer-de-Lance, that's always kind of been its weak spot, is if you don't have all of your power into your engines and stuff, you kind of turn pretty slow. Not quite like a big frigate class type slow, but slow. Are you a miner? Are you wanted? Yay! Alright, get closer. Get closer. Come on then. Come on, I don't want to hurt you, I just want to chew on your neck.
Target shields offline.
Can't see him. Oh, come on. You know you want to die. Reverse, 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 reverse. Oh, that was close. Nice.
Target destroyed.
As long as we keep finding bigger ships, we'll probably be doing pretty good with our financial situation. Oh, you're wanted. Can you survive long enough for me to kill you, is the question. Please do. Yay! That was an easy 75 grand.
Scan detected.
Okay. What is that? Oh, that was weird. It hadn't shown up on the contact page, so I was like, what is that? What else do we have? Anything cool? Oh, you're mining. How dare you be a mining person in a resource extraction site? Everybody knows we're bounty hunters are the only ones that belong here. Okay, we got anything on radar? No. What was that? I can't ever tell if that's stars or lasers. Actually, there should be a way. Can I? There we go. Let's extend my search radius a little bit. I think that's what I'm doing. I might be zoomed in now. I think that's zooming out. Because, see, that looks like much closer, so I think that's further back. Oh, Clipper! Clipper, where'd he go? There he is. I don't see him. There you are. Sweet. Oh, I probably shouldn't have boosted. I'm gonna run right into him.
Scan detected.
Yep. Ouchie. Well, to be fair, it was an interesting strategy. I mean, I totally intended to do that after all. I always watch those things that the system authority people are saying because I always want to make sure they're not like, oh, you ran into someone, so you're evil now and we're gonna, like, kill you. That is the only thing that's not cool about having the authority guys around, is if you screw up anything, you know, they all go, like, evil on you. But the nice thing about this system in Delker here is, should that happen, we can turn around and go to the hazardous one and just hang out there. Where, you know, I think that's the biggest thing, is the hazardous don't have system authority vessels, but for mining people, you probably get more rare resources or something, I'm guessing. But I don't know that it actually has to do with you getting higher spawn rates for, like, the bigger ships. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys know that that actually happens, because if you do get bigger ships, or more frequently get bigger ships, whatever, in the hazardous, we'll go there next episode. And I apologize if everyone's kind of getting a little bored, but frankly, I've kind of built myself up to play this game. 65? Really? That's it? That was a clipper, and he took one of my shield layers down. It seems like a rip. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I kind of have built myself up to play this as a bounty hunter and combative person, so I apologize if it gets kind of redundant, like, oh look, we're in another asteroid belt hunting more pirates. Yoo-hoo! So, if you have any ideas for things we could do in the episodes, if you'd like to break up the monotony, then just let me know, and we'll revisit that and see if there's anything else we want to do that can make us money or something. I'm just trying to basically make money. It's my entire goal, pretty much, in this game, so that I can buy better ships and better stuff and go do things. But I'll be honest, I don't play it a lot off camera, like, throughout the week, so some people were like, oh, power play, you know, you can make tons of money, you can make the 50 million. I'm like, yeah, yeah, I don't put enough time into it, that's not gonna happen. So there's some avenues that might actually make more, but not for me, because I don't really put the extra time into it. But I can understand also how, you know, resource extraction sites get a little grindy, so it can be like, well, we're kind of bored of this. So just let me know what you guys think about all that stuff, and if you have any other ideas for things we can do, etc. But for now, if there's no objections, then if the hazardous sites will get us more big fish, then I'm totally okay going there. I just went here so that the system authority guys could kind of call out if I miss somebody. By, you know, me looking around, I don't see any new ships. Oh wait, there's lasers going everywhere. That must be, you know, the next place for me to go. Oh, come here. You and your chaff. Was that a chaff or a plasma accelerator bolt that just went past my face? That was weird. Come here. Ow. Balderdash. I've just made a big mistake. Well, out of the two of us, whose shields are down? Because, you know, just saying. Probably. Ooh, that was a plasma accelerator. Ouchie!
Taking damage.
Probably shouldn't have run into him like that. Probably wasn't my smartest move. Ow!
Eject.
Well.
Eject.
Didn't see that coming. I had like 40% hull integrity. That was different. Well, that was unexpected. Thankfully we have our rebuy costs, so we're not hurting in that regard. So all that went well. But we did not, I don't think... Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. So, we lost all those bounties. That sucks. That was not cool. Oh, and it didn't refill my ammo either. Thanks for that. Well, that was poo. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Well, I gotta be honest, I really wasn't expecting that. Now I'm not really sure what I want to do. Well then, let's see if they've updated the bulletin board at all here. It put me back into Shinrarta because that was the last place I docked. I didn't dock when I got to Delker, I just went for it. What is this? In this case, happens to be a civil task, but one that requires him to deliver these operational orders to one of our operatives aboard Galen's inheritance in the Shinrarta Desra system. They'll know what to do with it. So, associated, wait a minute, with the Pilots Federation. Can I rank up with the Pilots Federation? I didn't think you could. I thought that was all of our ranks on the side. Available surface mission. That says with the Federal Navy, though. Promotion opportunity with the Federal Navy. Yeah, okay. Okay, where is this? Target system, Shinrarta Desra, we're there. Galen's inheritance. Where's that? That's 1100 seconds. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for it. I might as well turn this episode around a little bit. And we'll go ahead and promote ourselves with the Fed, since it's been asking us to do that for forever. There is also the little fact that should we want to really pursue the cutter, I'm definitely going to have to do more Imperial missions, because I think you have to be a Duke with the Imperials to get to the cutter. Pretty sure I read that when we were looking through it at the shipyard. So there's that. I may not show this part. I might just cut to the planetary section, because we still haven't done a ton on planets, but frankly, 1200 light seconds is just going to be, you know, flying straight ahead for like 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, I think. And then I'm going to come back when we're making our approach to Galen's whatever inheritance. It's also important for me to note, I didn't bring this up before, for those of you that may have been wondering what was going on with the whole starting without my normal 3D intro and all that stuff, and all that kind of stuff, that was an error on my part, and I'm hoping that I don't make the same mistakes. It was something I did in Premiere where I didn't use the whole timeline. When I was telling it what to render, I didn't select all of the footage, so it like skipped one of the sections. So, in case anyone was wondering, that was what was going on with that. But yeah, let me pause it here for a second, and then we'll do our approach and rank up, and at least there will be something productive that came from this episode. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so we're kind of closing in on it. I'm gonna try and pull... I know, I just blew up, so you wouldn't think this would be the smartest move, but I did it off camera a couple episodes ago, and I'm gonna try and do like a really, really direct approach kind of thing. I'm getting a little more comfortable with planetary landings. Beforehand, I was kind of like, you know, trying to be cautious and make sure I did everything real smart, if you will, as far as like if you pass something, just slightly turn, but don't just like try and, you know, bank and pull a Yui kind of thing, because you might end up crashing into the surface if you're too close to the ground, stuff like that. But this time, I'm gonna try and do things a little bit more, I don't know, rushed, if you will. Am I locked on to... Okay, the inheritance is the city, or whatever. Wasn't sure about that. So, as you can see, I'm kind of going straight down, which is not something I would usually...
Orbital flight engaged.
So, I got into my orbital flight, so now I'm going to keep it out of the red zone, obviously, because that's not cool. But I am going to bring it around a little bit. There we go. And let's see. I don't really want to drop... Okay, so when you're at the blue, this is where you'll go the fastest. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. So what I'm going to do here is keep it in the blue section. We're still slightly descending, but as you can see, I'm getting much, much closer to the base. And you still need to be within like 7.5 kilometers or whatever it is. Now, the important thing here is I've done this before where you try and just completely do a vertical bank, basically. Like in this, but you'll black out, so I'm kind of trying not to do that. Which is hard to do. So, I'm trying to turn really rapidly, but if you go too fast, you'll kind of black yourself out, which is not cool. So doing it that way wasn't too risky, but we ended up about 34. I've done it a little bit more risky, where I almost came close to either black or redding out. And in doing that, I got really close to the station that I was trying to land at, but I came really, really close to blacking out. And I have to admit, I don't really know what happens. I don't know if you just automatically die, or if it's a time thing where you pass out and the ship just falls and stuff like that. I'm also not 100% positive if we're going faster at this speed. What is that blue? What was that? That's not part of my mission. I think that's a point of interest. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I think blue is point of interest. I think. But you'll notice we're right at the edge of dropping into surface flight. I don't know which is actually faster. If our current type of flight, I guess it doesn't change because we just dropped into it. I guess that wasn't surface flight, it was distance to the surface. That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Docking
okay.
Request granted.
So let's let it dock. It still does try and do this whole, like, fly really high up thing, and it almost takes you past the 2-kilometer mark, and then it comes back down. But I have found that it does still auto-dock relatively easily, so there's that. But, yeah, because I remember when I first did this on planets and tried to auto-dock, I was like, yeah, no, this thing's going crazy, I can do better myself. But for some reason, it takes you up to the 2-kilometer mark and then, like, levels out and drops straight down. I don't know why it doesn't just cut the surface and just head over to your landing pad and drop, but it's probably just the AI programming of how it's set up to do. I don't know.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this in. Go ahead and refuel. And if we did blow up, and we didn't make any more money, actually we lost a lot of money because we had like 8 mil before I bought my thrusters, 5 after that, and then, you know, died. So there's that. Give cargo. Okay, reputation influence with Shinrarta Desra goes up, that's cool. But did I get promoted? It says I'm at recruit, but I honestly don't remember what I was at beforehand. And now I have another mission for promotion, so I don't really understand. I think I got promoted. I think I just had enough influence that I have another opportunity. But anyways, so at least something positive came out of this episode, but let me know what you guys think about moving forward, if you'd like to do anything different to break up the monotony. You know, that was what it really was. I died on purpose. I just, you know, wanted to break up the monotony. I thought you guys might be bored. Yeah. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think about all that. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.